What's up, Shady Spotlight crew? Get ready to be blown away because the news cycle is spinning at warp speed, and we've got the hottest, most talked about updates that you absolutely cannot miss. From Hollywood shaking things up with iconic reboots to the biggest names in music making waves, we're diving deep into the stories that have everyone buzzing. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on what's really going on. First up, prepare for a magical journey back to Oz, but with a twist you won't see coming. We're talking major stars, a beloved classic, and a whole new generation getting a taste of the Emerald City. Is this a stroke of genius or a step too far? We break it all down. Then, we're pulling back the curtain on a massive shakeup in the world of competitive singing reality TV. 3 familiar faces are out, and 4 are holding onto their seats for another season. Who's staying? Who's going, and what does this mean for the future of the show? You're gonna want to hear this. And if that wasn't enough, we've got some surprising financial moves happening that could reshape industries. Get ready for the details that matter. You're tuned into Shady Spotlight, where we bring you the unfiltered truth and the biggest stories. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the conversation. Let's get into it. Hollywood magic meets the yellow brick road. Get ready, because the timeless tale of the Wizard of Oz is getting a fresh, modern makeover, and it's bringing some serious star power along for the ride. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani are stepping into the producer roles for a new young adult series adaptation of the beloved story, set to land on Prime Video. Titled Dorothy, this isn't just another nostalgic rehash. It's being billed as a contemporary, music-infused retelling designed to resonate with today's youth. At the heart of this ambitious project is Gina Matthews, who has a deep personal connection to L. Frank Baum's original books. Matthews envisions the iconic yellow, brick road as a powerful metaphor for the complex challenges and critical choices that young adults navigate in their own lives. She believes Dorothy's journey, filled with resilience and the power of kindness, offers essential lessons for overcoming adversity, a message she feels is more vital now than ever. Shelton echoed this sentiment, expressing his excitement about the creative possibilities and his admiration for Stefani's artistic vision, which he believes is a perfect match for the project. Stefani herself described the series as a creative and modern take on a classic, finding inspiration in the blend of music, emotion, and the enduring character of Dorothy. This new adaptation aims to offer a different perspective compared to some previous Oz-related projects. While films like Wicked have explored the lore, they have often delved into themes considered too mature for younger audiences, sometimes incorporating elements like occultism and moral relativism, despite PG ratings. Dorothy, however, is specifically crafted with children and young adults in mind, promising a narrative that is both engaging and age-appropriate. The production team, which includes Shelton and Stefani, is known for their strong Christian faith, and while the show might not overtly feature religious content, there's an anticipation that its core messages will align with biblical values. Shelton has spoken openly about how his relationship with Stefani has deepened his faith, noting that their journey together makes sense when viewed through a spiritual lens. Currently in the early stages of production, Dorothy does not have a confirmed release date, but its association with Amazon Studios strongly suggests a debut on Prime Video. The news has already sparked a significant reaction online, with fans divided. While some are enthusiastic about a fresh, music-driven take on a classic, others express skepticism, fearing a woke remake or a pointless revamp. The internet is abuzz with opinions, reflecting the deep affection and varied interpretations audiences have for this enduring story. Will this new vision for Oz capture the hearts of a new generation, or will it be lost in the dust? Stay tuned as we uncover more. Next, we're switching gears to the competitive world of music television, where some familiar faces are making unexpected exits. The Voice gears up for major cast shakeup. In a significant development for fans of the popular singing competition, The Voice is set to undergo a substantial cast overhaul for its fall 2025 season. Reports indicate that 3 long-standing coaches will be departing the show, while 4 beloved stars are confirmed to be returning, signaling a fresh direction for the long-running series. Among the notable departures is John Legend, a coach who has become synonymous with the show since his debut. Legend, who recently participated in the spring 2025 season, expressed his profound appreciation for his time on The Voice. He shared that the experience has been incredibly inspiring, allowing him to learn from the immense talent and engage with artists who possess a raw hunger and excitement for their craft. Legend noted that being surrounded by these aspiring musicians has been a renewing experience, especially after 2 decades in the music industry. He elaborated, "The inspiration that I get from these artists every single time doesn't get old." His departure marks the end of an era for many viewers who have come to appreciate his insightful coaching and musical wisdom. Another coach making her exit is country music star Kelsea Ballerini. Ballerini, who had a previous stint as a battle advisor in season 16 and filled in as a coach during season 20, returned as a full-time coach for the spring 2025 season. Reflecting on her experience, she described it as so fun and a valuable opportunity for personal and professional growth. Ballerini mentioned being alongside artists like Adam Levine, John Legend, and Michael Bublé, artists she grew up listening to, presented a unique challenge. She candidly admitted to being in a puberty phase of her career compared to her more established peers, learning to assert her own voice and validate her decade of experience within the show's competitive environment. Her departure leaves a void in the coaching panel, particularly for fans who enjoyed her fresh perspective. The exact reasons for these departures have not been officially stated, but such changes are common in long-running reality shows as networks seek to refresh the format and attract new audiences. The show's producers are likely aiming to bring in new talent and dynamics to keep the competition engaging. The remaining 4 coaches, whose names are yet to be officially announced, are expected to provide a stable foundation for the upcoming season, potentially alongside new additions who will fill the vacant spots. The announcement of these coach changes has predictably generated considerable discussion among the show's fanbase. Viewers are expressing a mix of disappointment over the exits of popular figures like Legend and Ballerini, while also showing curiosity about who will join the panel. Social media platforms are already buzzing with speculation about potential replacements, with fans eager to see a mix of established stars and rising talents. These coaching shifts are sure to change the landscape of the competition. But before we look ahead, let's dive into another story that's got the internet talking. Wizard of Oz remake sparks fierce online debate. A fresh take on the iconic Wizard of Oz story is generating significant buzz and a sharp divide across the internet. The news that Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani are producing a new Amazon Prime series, tentatively titled Dorothy, has ignited a passionate discussion about modernizing classic tales. The series, created by Gina Matthews, is described as a contemporary, music-infused YA retelling that uses the yellow brick road as a metaphor for the challenges and choices faced by young adults today. Matthews, who has a lifelong passion for the Oz books, sees Dorothy as a symbol of strength and resilience, embodying the qualities needed to navigate difficult times through kindness and grit. Shelton and Stefani have both expressed enthusiasm for the project, with Shelton highlighting Stefani's creativity and perspective as a perfect fit, and Stefani calling it a creative and modern take on a classic that blends music and emotion. However, the announcement has been met with a strong wave of public reaction, particularly on social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter. A significant portion of the online community has voiced strong disapproval, with comments ranging from truly dreadful and pointless revamp to accusations of being cringe AF and the most woke remake in film history. Many express frustration with what they perceive as a trend of Hollywood reimagining beloved classics, with sentiments like, "What the F **K is wrong with Hollywood? Stop remaking S**T" being common. Conversely, there is a segment of the audience that views the project with intrigue and even excitement. Supporters see the adaptation as a fresh way to connect classic stories with youth journeys, appreciating the potential for a music-infused, contemporary interpretation. These fans are optimistic about how the story can be relevant to a new generation, finding the concept of the yellow brick road as a metaphor for modern challenges appealing. The divergence in opinions highlights the deep emotional connection many people have with The Wizard of Oz. The original 1939 film, starring Judy Garland, is a cultural touchstone, celebrated for its groundbreaking visuals, memorable characters, and enduring themes. Any attempt to reimagine such a widely beloved classic is bound to stir strong feelings, reflecting both a desire to preserve its legacy and an interest in seeing it evolve for contemporary audiences. Given the divided reactions, the success of Dorothy may well depend on its ability to balance nostalgic elements with innovative storytelling that genuinely resonates with its target demographic without alienating longtime fans. The blend of music, emotion, and relatable themes for young adults will be crucial in determining whether this reimagining becomes a celebrated hit or another controversial reboot. This clash of opinions shows just how much people care about classic stories. But speaking of classics, a different kind of star power is making waves in the world of music television. The Voice announces major coach departures and returns for season 28. Get ready for a significant shakeup in the coaching lineup of the hit reality singing competition, The Voice. As the show gears up for its fall 2025 season, it's been confirmed that 3 prominent coaches will be exiting, while 4 familiar faces are set to return, promising a dynamic new chapter for the series. John Legend, a beloved figure on The Voice since joining as a coach, will not be returning for the upcoming season. Legend, who has been a consistent presence and a source of inspiration for countless contestants, shared his gratitude for the experience. He stated that the show has been a significant source of learning and renewal for him, particularly the opportunity to mentor artists with a strong drive and passion. I learned so much from being on this show. I learned from coaching. I learn from the interaction I have with these artists. It's very renewing because I've been making records for 20 years now, and to be around artists that have that hunger and that excitement is very renewing for me, and I love that experience. The inspiration that I get from these artists every single time doesn't get old, he told NBC Insider. His departure leaves a notable void, given his consistent mentorship and rapport with contestants and viewers alike. Joining Legend in his exit is country music sensation Kelsea Ballerini. Ballerini, who has had a multifaceted relationship with the show, including roles as a battle advisor and a substitute coach, made her full-time coaching debut in the spring 2025 season. Reflecting on her time, she described the experience as so fun and a valuable learning curve. She noted the challenge of sharing the stage with artists she grew up admiring, such as Adam Levine and Michael Bublé, and how it pushed her to find her own voice and validate her own career experiences. I'm in puberty still, like I'm in the puberty phase of my career. They are not. They are full-grown. And so, to be there in that seat, I really had to find my voice and space to be like, I'm still valid. The knowledge that I have of my 10-year career is still valid, she shared with Backstage Country. Her exit marks the end of her tenure as a full-time coach. While the specific reasons behind these departures are not publicly detailed, such shifts are typical in the reality TV landscape, often aimed at injecting new energy and perspectives into established formats. The network is likely strategizing to introduce new talent and dynamics that will captivate the audience for season 28. The return of the 4 coaches, whose identities are anticipated to be revealed soon, will provide a sense of continuity and familiar expertise. The news of the changing guard has sparked considerable fan reaction online, with many expressing sadness over the departures of Legend and Ballerini, while simultaneously voicing curiosity about who will fill the vacant red chairs. Speculation is rife regarding potential new coaches, with fans eager to see a blend of musical genres and established fame. This shift in the coaching panel is set to redefine the competition's future. Now, let's pivot to a story that has the internet buzzing with divided opinions. That was a whirlwind of updates. Blake and Gwen are bringing Oz to a new generation, John Legend and Kelsea Ballerini are leaving The Voice, and the internet is divided over a classic remake. If you want more of these explosive stories, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Shady Spotlight for all the unfiltered truth, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials.